me. I totally forgot to tell you how to maintain this. If you want this to last, the key is to retwist. And you're probably thinking, that's not gonna hold. Let me tell you. But the great thing about this is you don't have to make bigger sections, or excuse me, small sections, or as small as you did when you initially twisted your hair. And I tell you why. Since the pattern's already there, you don't have to do much to keep it going. So you can take huge chunks like this, telling you, huge chunks, just like before, split it in half, and just twist. I'm telling you, just twist. And I promise you, if you do this on your whole head, I know, every night, yes, you have to do it every night. You don't have to. The hair will probably keep 1 or 2 nights. I mean, by the end of the day, it will have unraveled more. So if you sleep on it as is, it's going to unravel more, so you'll get more frizz. But if you want to maintain this curl pattern, I really recommend that you twist the hair, like so. And as you see, I'm doing really huge chunks because that's all you need to maintain this curl pattern for a couple of days. Not even kidding. Oh, that was fast. So as you see, I did my whole head just so you can see what the heck I'm talking about. And I wasn't kidding. Chunky twists, really chunky twists. And you'll find that this will serve enough to keep the curl pattern. And this will kind of put all these sections together so it looks cohesive and not blah. Next step, silk scarf over the twist. And then you're ready for bed. I will check in with you tomorrow morning before I do the huge unraveling, just so you could see. And I've done this before, so I'm not, you know, relying on great expectations here. It has happened. I chunk twist my hair to maintain the pattern, and when I unravel it in the morning, it comes out really well. And it really does serves you better instead of just laying on it as is without twisting it. Because you want to get the most out of your styling. This is what the twist thing is all about. It holds the style, you can do so many things with it, and you can manipulate it so that it can last as long as you want it to. But it all relies on you. So, I think that's it. No more surprises. We unraveled, we saw what it looked like, and we chunk twisted it for nightly maintenance. So stay tuned, Naturalistas, and I will see you in the morning for the big unraveling. Good morning. This is the big unraveling after I showed you yesterday how to maintain your post-twist set after you take it all out. We went through the steps, we took it all out, we shook it up, found that it was a little crappy. So, in order to maintain the spiral but get the bigness, we did big chunky twists. I did them last night. I put my satin scarf on, taking it off. This is what it looks like now. And as you see, they're not as small as the twists I did initially last Sunday. They're bigger just because you just want to keep this curl pattern going. And as you see, I didn't put any extra product, no water, no anything. I literally just sectioned my hair and twisted it in bigger sections. And I know you might have been skeptical in believing if this would work or not because I didn't put any extra product. But the product in the hair that was left will serve as enough. And as you see, look, the pattern's there. The pattern's there. It works. I told you. And of course, be careful in unraveling them. Of course, they're a lot easier to unravel this morning because they're bigger and not as small. You can find them more easily. Let's see. Oh, so great, so great. And since I have you on camera, maybe I'll figure out how to wear this hairdo today. Don't know. You see the back. Oh, the fun part about this, once again, is seeing if you missed one. So, And in doing this, it kind of put all the hair together, because yesterday it looked really sectioned and separated from me putting it in an updo all week. So this really kind of pulled it all together. And of course, I like to really make it big and nutty because I love this curl pattern and I love to see it big and voluminous. So what I like to do, maybe I'll do this with you now, just so I have you here. I like to do a side sweep, really cool. So I have my bobby pins, and what I like to do, I just like to take one section here, this top left, or whatever side you have your side part on. Take one big bobby pin, and putting it diagonally here, because I'm going to put another one right on top, crossing, like so. So it can be really secure. Maybe do that again so you don't see them. Like this. Whoops. Let's try that again. Really try to get it in there so it can secure the hair in this section. There it is. So like I said, crisscrossed. And if you want, you could put another one here just to secure. Oops, sorry, I'm always hitting that silly earring rack. I put a big one, but you could use a smaller one. So there you have it. It's like a Whitney Houston inspired do, and if you're feeling really funky, you could always just put it all to the side. And the way I do that is I literally just pin it here and here. Same crisscross method, and then you have like this side swoop style that's really cool as well. So once again, so many things you could do with this. The pattern lends itself to so many possibilities. Even though it's big, it's easier to handle, more easier to handle than it were if it was in its froze state. You could put it up, you could put it to the side, like nuts. Oh, and if you want, maybe I'll do this one again just so you can see. Really put it in more, so you really get that volume up, especially here. And you don't have to use any product to lay this flat. If you want this to lay more flat, you could put some gel, but if you do that, then just know that if you change your mind in the middle of the day, you're going to have that flat and everything else be spirally curly. So, and you'll just have to retwist it at night to get it back to its spirally pattern. Totally up to you. I really don't mind it just being as is, because since the whole look is really like out there and nutty, like this part not being slicked down is not the end of the world. So that's totally cool. So I think I'm just going to leave it like this because I'm liking what I see. I like it. I feel it. We're doing good. And this part here, if you want to just manipulate it more so it hangs down more as like a bang rather than just a... And of course, this is all predicated on how you had your hair parted. So I had my side part, and this is how I work with it. And once again, just put all this to the side, and I'll show you quickly what I mean. And you don't have to slick this back if you want. If you don't want, you could just pin it. And I just cross them on top of each other like that, just so they could really be secure. And for the bottom here, you don't have to, but I like to put them in the bottom just so they could kind of stay. And then you have a really cool side swoop. You could put extra big earrings on. Sky's the limit. So thank you so much for tuning in, and this is your unraveling of the post twist set. And stay tuned because I will also do a tutorial on how to do dry twists. Slightly different, requires that you blow the hair out first, twist after. So once again, thank you Naturalistas for sticking around, and I will see you soon.